Hooray! And we are all back to the beginning of his game. How's the PC going?
My PC, double chest.
Did your computer just not wanting to?
I think it needed rebooting and like something to do with Steam, but the computer's a bit ancient. Like I normally just leave it on like 5 months at a time.
That's probably not helping much though in the long run.
Well, I mean it's lasted like 8 years or something. Yeah, I need to upgrade it at some point. It's always one of those things. It's like, well, if it's just about doing what I need it for, if I wait a bit longer, I'll get a better one for money. So it never quite gets done.
I can imagine that.
So what turn are we on?
I've jumped all the way back to the beginning of the game.
Oh, okay.
So Wood Elves turn 1, driving in offense. Because they're playing now and normally goes a bit faster, then so we should be able just to catch up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So which turn are we on?
Just started Wood Elf turn. Wood Elf was just blitzed.
On the first turn.
Yeah. 2 reroll Wood Elves.
Right. I think I'm close. Kind of hard to synchronize, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit.
Cyanide. Well, I guess eventually we'll all catch up with the live game anyway.
Yeah, it's a pro. So it's a pro. It's an 85 strip ball pro tackle. I hate that pro so much. Oh my god, that's awful. when do we want a pro on an 85 war dancer?
Pro the leap maybe.
Fucking no. I'm re-rolling that, but you only have 2 re-rolls.
Yeah, that's why you've got pro, so that you can. I played against someone. I think it was they had this Brett with agility 4, and he used pro, and it worked like 6 out of 6 times during the game, and he did it on things that you really wouldn't want to fail, and it was like, well, if pro's going to be like that, then it's a good skill.
Yeah,
it'll be good in 2020.
Yeah, it would actually be legit and proper skill.
Yeah, it's gonna be a better skill, much better.
This is my secret fear, Karl. That my American wife could just replace me with any other Englishman, just like you've done.
No, we're not replaced. That's space for everybody.
I'm joking, as mostly I do.
But yeah, I don't like pro. It's just that War Dancer could have been having wrestle to make it even better, Saka. Sidestep to make it stay alive.
What are we not loving?
It's a 85 strip ball pro tackle War Dancer. So third skill is pro. That. He does only have 2 rerolls, so it kind of fits into that. I had a.
What, not building a team very well?
At least his other War Dancer has a strip ball tackle sidestep.
Well, I'm all about the base. About the base. I've no knowledge. I'm all about the base. Sorry, just couldn't resist a little bit of that. KLAANI got very briefly cross with me the other day, but I think he's forgiven me. Or she, I don't know. By now.
And it looks like Wood Elf is probably scoring faster than turn 8 at this rate.
Well, I mean, he might be doing, I know it's terribly unfashionable nowadays, but he might be doing a backfield stall rather than a Daka stall.
With 2 rerolls, you should 1 reroll left. You should be able to make him score.
Again, KLAANI, mostly joking. Yeah, you should be able to. I mean, I personally, I love reversing the field. That's what I call it. When I get all of my team the wrong side of you with the ball in their hands.
Yeah.
Does he have it?
Stacker.
No, it's a leap.
The inverse stacker, maybe.
Inverse dagger. I prefer that to the real dagger as well. But that's no secret
don't personally
either.
want that man having any credit. I don't call it the dagger. I call it the pussy offence.
But this is a bit interesting because Crystal had been begging to get Elf for the last couple of rounds, so now he finally gets Elf. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was quite a good draft. Like we got some good matchups out of this one.
Well, I mean, I want you guys to win just based on the fact that they have shortened their name to Clan.
KLAANI?
I mean, presumably most of them are too busy storming something democratic to be playing tonight.
It's a weird, the weird mix of adults.
I thought maybe it was like Dutch because
No, because
was Dutch.
it's a weird mix because Vaxen is Australian.
Oh yeah, he's in that clan as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, the new strongest clan is mostly English, but with a German leader, aren't they? That's
Who is the leader for that? I don't know. It seems
isn't
to be
it
a bit.
Thor or is it Chuck? I don't know.
I think it's Chalk that technical is the captain. But they're big in the mouth. But let's see when it actually comes down to actually playing Blood Bowl. But they got KLAANI again in the store. I'll give them that.
They've got some good players. I think Chug's very good nowadays. I think he's a decent player.
Yeah, just don't give him.
Flicky's quality too.
Don't give him a strength 5 player. He cannot handle it.
And then it's rounded out with Hancock, isn't it? And he's
Yep.
decent at Blood Bowl. There's nothing weak on that roster.
So they scored in what? 3 times?
Yes.
I haven't lost anybody. So the tackle.
I'm always vaguely insulted when someone feels they can score in 3 turns against me, and it'll all be all right.
That was a bit unpractical, I think. You might need to chain push that blitz of Frey now. And you don't.
Yeah.
The problem is you kind of also needed the ball in the hands of your hands, don't you?
Yeah.
And you
I take it we're attacking the tree, aren't we? That seems to be something we're doing.
It is the fashionable thing to do.
Yeah, I never wore Ugg boots either. Okay, well, I like that. That's nice.
Yeah, he needed to do that.
Still gives him his tree option, but gets that ball where he wants to. But it looks like we're not handing it off.
No, we blocked that lineman down with the ball carrier.
Oh yes, of course we did, yeah. Still, we had that push off. Thank goodness that worked.
What is good? Did we use the last free roll on that yet? What the fuck is going on? He could just have blitzed him, couldn't he? Is he going for a point? Oh my. And gets a removal. It catch the ball and what are we seeing?
So sometimes. What? Come on, you're an elf person. Explain this to me, Karl.
I have no fucking clue.
Just why? Why? Just start with why. I see. I don't understand, but I see.
guess the why is they got 11 players, so they feel like they need to win the game fast and furious, and then
Yeah.
deal with the
Get
rest.
up and stay up like a vampire team. I see.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Ugh, it's about how I felt.
it's a
I'm
little
not
bit
the good. Ugh.
it's a bit shame he doesn't have any dirty players to foul that wall answer, because it kind of deserves a booting.
Does he have a bench anyway? Because you can
Yeah.
still kick him in the face.
Yeah, but he's kind of moved everybody that makes sense to give it a kicking on.
Yeah.
So we just take down the catcher instead.
I mean, it'll come again.
That's fine, but now the retrieval piece is out now, so now it's probably fine. That's the rowdiest of the human blitzers getting KO'd on a kick Lionel block. But the war dancer is...
Some people like to deny it, but it is a dice game.
Yeah, and the war dancer is led of less... Oh, and that's a stun as well, but that's alright. You're not really in a hurry, Chandra.
No, I mean, the elves have given you all the time in the world to get this score in.
1, 2, 3, 4. That war dancer can be hit by the tackle guard.
In fact, if anything, my big worry would be going in too early. And 2-1 at the half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully we are blitzing that nauseous war dancer. And that team is getting wrecked for next round as well.
You might have to be more specific than obnoxious war dancer. To me, those are two words that mean the same.
Okay, the 85 one.
Ah, yes, okay.
The one saying ding dong. The one saying ding dong. Ding dong and goodbye. Does anybody has anything? Does the Wood Elf has anything now? Wolf, do you know the Karl Yaeger? Do you know the coach he's playing against? The name doesn't ring anything for me.
I think he's in Sage's Discord sometimes. He was in one of my Rebel divisions, Division 4, with a strange Wood Elf team. It had something like a Strength 4, Movement 7, Agility 2, War Dancer with Pom.
Wow.
He was quite a player. It was basically like not really an elf anymore.
Yeah, sort of an orc on an elf team or something.
Yeah. It was kind of made the team not very good because it still cost the same as a war dancer.
Yes.
Certainly something. I mean, if you want to pile on every term with a piece that costs sort of 200 and something K, and
oh no!
Then I'm quite happy to watch you pile on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here
I mean, I'm not a lover of pile on anyway. I think it's massively overrated. Except, of course, when teamed up with both Claw and Mighty Blow.
The war dancers keep. This is hilarious.
I told you they're going to keep coming.
Yeah, but it's also to keep catching the ball, which is kind of funny. Which means they cannot get as far as they want to.
Yeah.
Because
as you said, his key retrieval piece being out means that's probably not the worst piece for him to have it on.
Yeah, but with that thin defense, that Sure-Hand catcher could have done miracles as well. Getting it ball far away or passing over to the wrestle dude or something. But I guess it's still bad for Chandra if he scores again, then it's...
Although he's thinning the elves okay, so... But you don't really want to have to get at least 2 in the second half, do you?
Well, it's important that one failed.
Need to get the like 80% or so.
Yeah, I was not crazy with Crystal moving that 84 away from the ball to get that assist to get the 2 dice. It did give him a casualty though, but Pikachu was quite away from where all the action was going to be.
Yeah, it's a thing with elves. Like you kind of
But
need to stabilize, don't you? Sometimes.
yeah, and maybe 1 dice with wrestle is not terrible if you want to take it. If you wanted to take that block anyway, all of that.
Yeah.
Because now 84 could have been really helpful around where the ball's gonna drop.
Yes, I think he got a tiny bit out of shape. I mean, I understood why. There was a reasonable screen, and if you can reduce a dancer to 1 die, that's sometimes it's all you can really hope for. But
It's still a 4+.
Yeah, and you've got to put some screening around it to make sure if that 1 die works, that the ball isn't easily recoverable. That's
Let's get the 2 dice. Got plenty of rerolls.
okay.
I'm not sure what we're waiting for. I don't like that.
I think you leave that for recovery, don't you?
Recovery.
It's sidestep, so it's gonna go where he wants it, not where you want it.
Yeah, I think he went to that square because he didn't want him to sidestep to that square then.
Yeah, I guess it also makes, like, you don't want that catcher catching it.
Yeah.
A bit less likely.
Ooh. I don't like that sidestep though. From his sake, that's just... Need to do that. That'd been a nice removal there. 84 cannot get it. Upturn.
Yeah, so where would you have gone on the sidestep? The other forward space or the one up by the ogre near the sideline?
I've gone in the middle. I want more retrieval catch. Like, I want the more possibilities of somebody catching it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if he catches it, it's 3+, 3+, 2+ for scoring.
Absolutely, yes.
It's a naked 3+, but who cares?
I guess you pick up with the blitzer, do you? It's like
Yeah, but
2
that's...
+ 2 + 3
Yeah,
+.
I think you need to. And I think you need to try to screen... I think you need to use that 84 now to stop those 2 line elf coming in, helping it, freeing up that ball.
Yeah, the problem is the ball on the ground against elves is a ball they've got. I mean, they do fail, but you've got to assume if you leave it on the ground, they're going to get it. As you said, it's a 3+ to pick up, and you can either do, you can just leap and go 3+, 3+, or you can dodge, and if the dodge goes, you can then throw a leap in at the end
You
if
need
you need
to go for the Chunder.
Yeah, I'd want at least another tackle zone on that ball, if not it in hand.
I'm just not sure just putting a tackle on it.
It's not sure that's enough. Like,
No.
3 + 3 plus is 55%, I think.
Yeah.
So, and the 2+ is the worst thing to fail.
I think if anything, you could do the next go for it. If you don't want to risk the pickup going pear shape, you go under the ball on a go for it. So you at least need to pick up and then dodge past tackle.
Yeah.
Because now it's just into tackle and then out again. And he can even... that catches giving him a chain push to push wrestle forward if you want to.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that what you try and do here? Is push the wrestler so it's
If you
3+, 2+, 4+ pickup?
I'm definitely a solution. Or you can push linemen away. Or you can blitz a random guy.
Okay, didn't expect that blitz.
I think again, Chunda, we've been a little bit more careful. The 84 has been 1 square off. Then that option had not been there at all. But
I'm not sure what that AG4 is adding in that square personally, but
yeah, I know he didn't want to risk it. But I don't think oh, lucky him. But leaving a 2+ to hope the other person fails something, where you could just secure it on a 2+, I don't think is good. That's the whole thing. Sometimes you need to see you need to roll the dice. You cannot be scared of rolling dice.
Yes.
Year 5 to score with that piece, or I guess.
Yeah, frightened to lose. Sorry, Wood.
They probably hand up to the catcher at some point. Yeah.
I'll definitely make it an option.
There is a long, long way to go, but it's doable.
Yeah. You kind of just need to get. You need probably want to see if you can get out of range of that strip bone water if you don't hand off. Can he that? When I go for it, he can get out of range of the water, right? Yeah.
Is the tree rooted? Like, I can't see it on my screen.
It doesn't say so.
I'm only on the stream. I haven't pulled up the client, so I'm seeing what Court's seeing.
And I haven't been doing anything.
I haven't seen the tree moving though, so I assume it's rooted.
Oh,
Otherwise,
oh, maybe it is the case of you find where it is, so you don't move it. But
true.
I haven't paid too much attention, so I will not say I've seen it do it either. It's not
Well, that's the right thing with a tree, is to not pay too much attention to it.
Well, it's not like a certain other commentators talking about the tree could root, where the tree roots in the background and he then ignores it.
I was not in the game when he ignored that.
No, I know you wasn't. It was still hilarious. Still makes me chuckle now.
That's another way to get out of range. You can push the war dancer back.
Yeah.
But he didn't. Is he fouling? Hopefully he's fouling with wrestle then.
Yeah, it could be.
But that's not. You want to move that catcher forward. I'm a little bit confused here. I could see pushing the war dancer back and then moving forward with the blitzer. Makes sense. But I'm not in the head of the Blood Bowl artist. Is he going to hand off to wrestle? Are we just staying there and blocking? Is that scoring? 7, 8. We are just staying there, so we are definitely fouling the war dancer, right? Otherwise, this is suicide.
Yeah.
I still think it's slightly suicide, but at least fouling the war dancer make it less suicide.
And there we go.
But there's still a nice just 2 dice uphill with wrestle into a sure hands catcher.
Absolutely, you'd definitely be taking that, wouldn't you? But he's shorn of rerolls.
Another reason just to do it. It's not like he's going to do much anything else.
No.
He cannot block all from scoring. Well, that's a lot of even to make a handoff, it's a go for it, and then there's 2 go for it to score.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure why we were staying back there.
It's a catcher, isn't it? I mean, a cheeky little pass is possible, but obviously the go for it and handoff is better. At least that bit's covered.
And he could have skilled up by scoring with that
plus
blitzer.
AG. Well, 3 2 pluses, assuming the catch is fine. So 3 2 pluses with a reroll isn't terrible, is it?
No, no. But it could have been. It could have been some go for it, just running this turn and scoring and skilling him out. I'm just wondering, you still have the problem here with the wrestle. He's surely just doing that. There's nothing else really sensible. It's a guard on the ogre. There's nothing else to do. It's just.
There's no way around the back. There's nothing else to come in and assist. If it has to be done, it has to be done. And as you said, with wrestle, 2 red die, isn't that terrible, is it?
No, it's failing on. Like you go down yourself on what on 30%, and a high upside of actually doing something.
It wasn't very long ago you and I were talking about, in the absence of a good plan, a bad plan will do.
Now what is it? That's a yeah, you can
And
use
this isn't
everything.
even that bad a plan.
It's 25% to knock the ball free.
Yep. At which point, at 2-0 at the half, you'd like to think that's probably a game at the very least drawn and probably won.
It's of course a little bit problem. The scatters cannot go the wrong way, but
No.
that's not really. What are we? That's not helping. I can understand why he has a weird Wood Elf team.
Okay, yeah, that's.
So now we're going 1 dice from the button, but even if that works, it's just a pick up and score anyway. Oh, I guess it's 2 go for it. Now he needs to pass instead, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 2 go for it. Or just score with somebody else. Oh, that wit is probably harder now, actually.
Yeah, I think it has added a go for it.
Oh, the tree.
Wait. Oh, the tree's moving.
And it's going for it. But if you could do that, then you just hand off and try. You could just go for. That's 2 go for it as well. And that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's the wrong square. But, oh, never mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could also just hand it. Yeah, you can hand off to the. Could I hand it off to that lineman instead? Oh, you can.
Or the one that moved first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That had been easier dice.
Although it's still only a 1 in 9 handoff,
Oh,
that true tackles
I
there,
guess you
isn't it?
hand off to 84 and pass to the end zone instead now. Wait, pass. Or pass to the catcher.
Sure, yeah.
It just seems
I think it's an end zone pass, isn't it, now, if that's the plan.
The other one you can
I don't hate that. That's nice.
But is that really better than just doing 3+2+2+? To skill up a
get
lineman?
Get an SPP on the thrower this way.
Yeah, but on the other one you skilled up your lineman.
These are all now 2+s, aren't they?
Yeah. No, it's a 3+ pass.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you're right.
So 3+2+2+ is 77.2. And instead he did 2+ dots into 2+2+ into 2+ handoff into 3+ other into 2+.
He's done the 2-2s to make it a 2+ pass.
But that's.
And it worked.
But 2 go for it to change run range. It's not better. He could just a 3+2+2+ and score. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you and your maths. It wouldn't have been half as fun.
No, it is John after all.
I guess, yeah, maybe you're right.
2+.
I haven't played Blood Bowl for about 2 weeks, actually.
And 2 go for it to make it a second 2+. It's way worse. It's like 10%. It's like 10% worse than just 3+2+2+.
Coaching goblins.
But it worked, and he got a pass. I do think, in all fairness, like if you want people want easy rules. If you have to do 2 go for it to get it 1 down, with the risk of injuring yourself, that's not worth it.
I think you're right.
Especially not when you have skills in the pass as well. He did have to reroll, and because apparently you don't fail anything else. But in theory, it's pretty. I think if it's from.
Having the pass skill kind of encourages the GFIs, doesn't? Well, I've still got that reroll.
Yes,
Right,
because
so-
if you and also didn't he have catch as well on the receive?
Yeah. I don't know
But
what
with
Sam
reroll
said.
covering both of those, and you've got a reroll in hand, then I think I'd probably do the 2/2+.
It's
It should be something that if you use teams that pass a lot, you should know which is better. Probably. I probably did, but I've not.
3+2. So 3+2+ would be only 86. 2+2+ into making it 2+2+, 87. You might. It's apparently it's like 1% better, but it's 1% better where you can kill your own player. I'm not sure that risk reward factor is worth it for me. In general, I will never go for it twice to make it one less. That's like the easy rule.
Yes, I know what you mean, but whilst you've got that reroll, it is quite attractive to say, okay, well, I can make it slightly easier. Though, as you said, I mean, I'm not a great lover of just looking at the positive maths without considering the fail states.
Yeah, 1%, but the risk of killing your player.
Yeah, it's quite a small risk, but fair enough.
But it's also the gain is 1%.
Yes, but when he says killing your player, it's also knocking out your player or
Yeah.
badly hurts. I mean, these are all bad things.
Oh, the War Dancer stayed out. That's nice. And he killed the one turner, so if you can just get rid of that War Dancer, then everything is roses. And it's again because you have the reroll, and if you don't have it, it's definitely not. The problem is if you use the reroll on the first dice, then then he cannot do the second go for it, and then he's just added risk for no reason. Or snake, it's just more dice. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It worked, and I probably personally just prefer doing the 3+2+2+. That's not elves dying. They're staying up.
Well, this is looking all rosy for the JMEN here.
Yeah, and we won the 2 first games. So if we win this one, we won the round.
It'd be nice, like not having to win a game for a change. So I might actually get to skill something.
So yours would be one of the dead rubbers, would it?
Yeah.
At that point, does it matter for tie breaks and things, or can you literally just play to develop the team?
No, it does. Well, it does affect tie breaks.
Okay.
Number of wins is like the delta is the number of wins. I think it's the delta
like
between
match,
wins and loss.
match differential. Yeah. Which is the first tie break, then that's probably going to affect but that's going to settle most tie breaks. Then I think it's overall touchdown differential as the second tiebreaker. I can't imagine that happens often.
No, but I mean, as you said, it also just means you go in with a slightly more optimistic tone of mind. It means you can do things because you want to, rather than feeling you owe anything to anything.
To be fair, I did score up early in my drive to try to turn him over, get an extra player points in my game as well, even it being game number 2, because I was absolutely hammering those dark elves around.
Because you're a notorious toxic showboater.
Again, I'm not really digging his very aggressive profile on his.
When I was mentoring, I'd have looked at that and said, like, this isn't the way to play this turn, because the elves they've shown that they like to just go straight for the ball.
Yeah.
Leaving the ball exposed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't love it.
It seems like playing into his win condition.
Yeah, absolutely. You're giving him an in where there just shouldn't have been one.
No, I'd be like, just get the ball, get guard, either corner. I mean, even I guess you've got to pick up on the thrower. It'd be nice when the thrower's got block.
Yeah. I'm fine with him picking up, I just don't like he's moving everybody away.
Yeah. And even that last piece I felt was doing slightly more around the ball than it's doing in that advanced screen.
I
It's
mean,
just as easy to leap over and get a 1-die as it was before that guy moved.
Ooh, it's a little bit for the block angles. Actually, you kind of want to hit from the square behind it. You kind of want to. He just want to leap in and hit straight down. And there's a guard on the other side, so he probably needs to attack that
Okay, yeah.
catcher.
I think, like, I mean, Crystal Hunter should be all right because he's got rid of an elves.
But
Yes, but you can't take your eye off the filthy little pointy
Yeah, you
eared fuckers,
can't.
can you? They can get
now
anywhere.
there's a whole 3+ hole through.
And when the momentum's all you, when the pitch looks you, I
Ooh,
wouldn't be giving them an in
one,
at this
two.
point.
Like that's
What?
that's 1,
I'm not.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can just run through and 3+2+9. The problem with that is he cannot get anywhere afterwards. That's why
I'm not. I'm not a huge fan of the word inevitable, particularly when it's said inevitable without the T. But it does feel like that the humans here have inevitability on their side as long as they keep their ball safe.
Yeah, now he exactly by doing that he doesn't need to tag the catcher anymore. Now he just needs to tag the wrestle, and then it's 1 dice. If he tags both of them, it's 2 dice, and then he can run away.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going that way, but now he cannot run away afterwards. Oh, I don't like it. I know it's 2 dice, but oh. I guess now he called it anyway. I
didn't think any of this was necessary, but I think he's put himself into trouble he just didn't need to be in.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, leaving the ball on its own.
Slightly less rowdy first turn, and I think the elves would have been in forlorn hope.
Yeah, there's only like 2 pieces that you've got to worry about: the war dancer and the catcher. And we gave away for them to just come and attack the ball.
And you left
I'm
both your
not
tackle
sure.
pieces upfield.
Yeah, like as I say, if this was ReBBL, I'd be saying,
Yeah, and nothing
See,
around
like,
the ball to mess up pickups, nothing around to mess up angles of attack. Just
or like the first 8 games in Blood Bowl kind of play. But I guess Crystal Hunter might have just been a bit
Too giddy. It's going too well with killing elf, I think.
or just tired or something. It happens.
But this is like it's a legitimate problem. If that lineman does his through now and screens off that tackle piece from the other side, okay, you can also just put that line elf in a completely not useful spot.
Oh well, it looks like I might actually have to play the game after all.
Why are you putting that lineman there? I'm like, now you can block the catcher from the square with the wardens and push the ball down to a square where nobody can catch a scatter, and you can try to pick up again with your 84.
my Twitch has gone crazy. I can't see a thing.
No, okay, we're not picking up with that 84. We might be picking up with another 84 then. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't need to move him first. And his line elf should have been standing, so this blitz was not possible. And guts as deserved. And another seriously injured.
Unlucky for the elves on the casualty dice.
And perfect scatter for Crystal as well.
Yeah.
But he's going to be... He's surely picking up with one of the catchers, right? Oh, he's... That duel... This is not going to...
thing. The war dance is going to have an easy start.
But did you...
I guess...
We're trying to hand off and getting away. But I still don't like it. It's too risky. Like, you didn't need to do that block first. Get the ball... Get the ball with it.
Wood Elves can easily score here if they... Not easily, but it's not too hard at all.
No, it's 2+2+3+2, or some 2+3 pluses. But again, I don't like.
Considering what he's got on the pitch, it shouldn't really be.
The thing is, again, I know if 84 picks it up and it doesn't get out of range, he's probably getting sacked again. But being sacked again, at least being sacked in a better position than... Oh, he's getting bailed out again.
Yeah.
Now it...
Yeah, Twitch is on for me as well.
Yeah, mine's long dead. I can't get anything on it.
Is it just...
We might be just talking to ourselves here. But...
Probably. The floating head talking with nobody. My network seems alright, so it might be just general being weird.
I, of course, assumed it was Virgin Internet, and I used the word internet there in heavy inverted commas.
You did miss that the elf actually had the pickup failed. 3+, the John Crystal went for 3+ pickup and failed. Where it was actually pretty easy for the elves, not for the elf, for the wood elf to do damage. I'm really not crazy with this. Why is the guard tackle mighty blow again standing looking at a wrestle piece? And why are we attacking the tree now? When the ball's still on the floor with a loner player up. Oh, sometimes I want to be in the head of Crystal because I have no clue what's going on. And now we did a blockless block before we picked up the ball.
It's kind of like humans versus one war dancer at the moment.
But surely we should have done all that. This should have been done before we even attacked all those pieces.
And the stool square, although it is in range of a elf.
Yeah. At least not range of the wall dance, so you can try to dodge away and keep the head down of that tackle piece. Not tackle piece, kick piece. To make it make it safe. Makes the 3+.
I guess like can't really get the ball and get it safe.
No.
It seems like a really no, not really the way to close out a game against a handful of elves, but it should still work.
Yeah.
The elves are running out of rerolls, so
So it's Crystal faster than the oh, and another one. Like he could easily have been down 3-0 in this game.
yeah.
Like that's not been like it's been unlucky if it's been that heavy, but it could easily have been. Now he gets to hit Monsieur Vordans again. How you? Oh. If you can get rid of that Vordans, it might actually. I'm stalling. There's not much left on those wood elves besides that war dancer. Maybe he needs some more practice playing against elves. Victories. But is it? I think, yeah, it seems like it's Twitch. Oh. He's going for the tackle, mighty blow. That's surely not a reroll. Now you can make sure that everybody's tracked, or you can foul the war dancer, because that's the ding dong.
That should be game, I guess.
Yeah, it should be. There's so few, so even one turn is not really likely with what's left now.
I would need some. I guess it's possible, but. So.
I've definitely not seen anything that makes it seem likely to happen.
He tried to blitz, but took root, so.
Guess you can foul the wrestle lineman as well. I totally forgot. Bob is still laying down in the end zone. guarded by a catcher. Why is it not just 2 dice blitzing that catcher instead of the 3 shenanigans? Why are you not dodging your lineman? The ground doesn't a mighty blow, you bloody dodge peep person. Has no reason to get hit by mighty blow. It's a take root 3. Ah. Chunter. If he's getting injured now, I'll only KO. Oh, it's pretty unnecessary.
Guess we just score.
Yeah. There's nobody standing up to hit besides the 3.
I guess you could go for the tree.
But there's the likelihood of you
No.
actually getting anything, right?
Yeah. Not a lot of pointing.
So how many elves? 6
The edge
elves.
5 stayed out, which doesn't help them. I think if that'd come back, well, still, actually, I don't know. He hasn't got a catcher, has he? So that doesn't.
No, it's the Warden, so it's sidestep is his best option. It's not great with only with this few players.
No. I don't know what we're doing with that fine.
Tackle on the outside and then it's fine.
It's alright, yeah.
Ah, Twitch seems to have remembered my favourites and will let me watch things again.
Hooray!
Oh, so he did win. Good, that all worked out all right.
Yeah, it's really weird game. I guess he could also have been down with at least a couple of touchdowns easily against elves. With
I mean, I wouldn't tell Chunter how to play. I think he's a fantastic blood bowler, but I was a little confused by some of the actions.
it definitely seemed to be more rowdy than it had to be in a situation where you already killed you got rid of all the annoying, like all the hard pieces. So the only thing you needed to do was play it safe. Instead of...
Well, I mean, Wolf said the perfect word to me, which is, against elves, you sometimes need to stabilise.
Yeah. And running...
And particularly if them taking your ball away is the only thing they've got, the only chance they've got, then they're obviously going to try it. And
yeah, I just didn't see the necessity in doing that.
No,
having the ball come on its own, it means have any control afterwards.
Yeah, particularly a blockless, no sure hands ball handler. I mean,
it has sure hands, but yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it was a
well,
thrower.
it's a thrower, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's still blockless.
And leaving
it's not
on
even blodge, it's very.
And especially he was standing on a place where it was just one hit to make it 3+2+ for elves to come through as well. It was a pretty terrible place, and you're taking all your tackle away, so you could even have risked the tackle couldn't get to hit the catcher.
Well, a screen doesn't work against a leaping elf, and even if you build a screen, I would probably try and build a slightly stronger one.
Yeah, and afterwards, because of the tackle was so far away, that actually the elf had options to try to just screen them away, let him hit with block, and make it a lot harder to actually free up the ball.
No, chat's still not working for me.
No, it seems to be the same. We had the same issue New Year's Day, where it just went weird suddenly.
Well, perhaps Twitch hasn't played the bill. I think Twitch is one of those platforms that's not exploded, but certainly increased a lot during lockdown, isn't it? Someone pointed out there were 23 different people streaming Blood Bowl last night at the same time.
Well,
That's pretty good.
And yet Rick Reckler still had 300 people, while everyone else had about 3 or 4. Which I don't begrudge, because Rick is a fantastic streamer. I'll watch him any day. Such a nice, positive person as well. Except when he goes offline, when I know for a fact he punches children in the face and kills old ladies.
no, unfortunately, he's just as bubbling positive when you play with him on tabletop. It's really weird.
I'm sure he is.
He is.
Some people like that are just like that, aren't they?
He is like that. It's crazy.
I always thought Marty Pello of Wet 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 was like that. He smiled all the time. And then it turned out he was addicted to heroin.
That was why he was smiling.
Yeah, that's why he was smiling.
And it's game over. Oh, it's been for a bit. But
Game over, man!
And so the round is 3 now. The season is 3-1-2. And it's
That's another
38.
soundbite I want to... Well, there you are. The JMEN sweep all except one team before them.
Yeah, at least last season we did lose a round. It was a slightly frightening experience.
Yes, we're on for a better season still. Eventually.
And we exchanging some pleasant room. But congratulations!
Well, there you are. Another round 1 with only 3 games played. Are you the dominant force yet? Are you up in the top league and winning it all and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, we won last time. First.
Yeah, our first season in the best division, we won it.
You've had a draw this season. That must be quite difficult to achieve. Is that
Yeah,
2 wins each and a drawn game or something?
oh, 1 win, 1 loss, and 3 draws. What was our round
Right.
actually?
It was 1-3-1.
Right.
Yeah, 1-3-1. Yeah.
Well, that gives a glimmer of hope to the rest of the league, I